And with those large crowds comes a strong focus on safety. Tonight, I'm speaking with Alexandria Police Chief Chad Grimion about the plan in place ahead of RiverFete. So who are you most excited to see at RiverFete?
Well, being that I'm working, I guess I'm pretty excited to hear better than Ezra. King George, pretty good. So I think it's a great lineup.
While the music may be the main attraction, safety is the top priority for Alexandria Police.
We have a plan that we've put together, and we feel real good about protecting the citizens and those that are coming from outlying communities to participate in FET this weekend.
That plan includes 3 designated entry points at 3rd and DeSoto, 5th and Murray, and 3rd and Washington.
Everyone will go through a wanding to check for weapons. We have prohibited items.
Those items include drones, large bags, coolers, weapons, ATVs or golf carts, and outside alcohol. Officers will be stationed throughout the enclosed downtown area near City Hall and at each entrance.
I have everything corded off with barricades and traffic diverting measures.
A new rule this year is children under 16 must be accompanied by an adult.
It's not our responsibility to take care and to supervise 16-year-olds, but we want the family to come out. Just come out with your parents.
And while rain is in the forecast, organizers say the festival will go on. Attendees are encouraged to bring rain gear. Chief Grimion says unless lightning moves in,
we're going to let the good times roll.
His message, come out, have fun, and stay safe.
This is a family event. It ensures the safety of everyone, along with the vendors, the band. We've got a huge lineup of bands that will be here this weekend.
And for that full entertainment lineup and the festival schedule, head to KOB.com and click the links on 5 tab.